we are leaving England and flying to...
We're here at St. Paul's. We took the Central line down here because Jen lovingly found a ad on Instagram for all sorts of services, but the one that she clicked on was a professional photographer offering free photos.
It's a guy working on a project right now, and he's looking for people to take photos of every day of this year. It's one of our favorite things to get photos taken by photographers when we're traveling, because it's not always easy to get photos of the two of you as a couple traveling together. And we don't really like to buy stuff and travel with it because we have nowhere to put it. So we'll show you some of the photos we get today. We just got done with that photo shoot with Michael, and it was so much fun.
It was really a great time. We got a lot of great pictures of us.
If you come to London and you want to get photos taken, definitely get in touch with Michael. He's a really nice photographer, made us feel like really at ease during the shoot. Now we are off to the Waldron Health Center because we need to collect our COVID vaccination paperwork. A lot of countries are requiring you to have proof of a booster shot. We got our booster shots before Christmas, but all we got was like a little card, and we need something more official looking so that we can have that with us for our travels going forward.
Let's go.
So we just tried to get our paperwork from the NHS.
They're going to give us a letter that says we got vaccinated from the NHS, so that'll be good enough.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If you are going to try to get a vaccine or a booster abroad, make sure you get paperwork, make sure you're in the system, because we didn't do that and now we're paying for it. We'll head home and take Woody on a walk and get some dinner.
Huzzah.
Our last day in London.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's crazy to think we've already been here for a month. We are doing a lot of errands today because the house owners will return tomorrow. We're really going to miss Woody. We've had a lot of fun playing with him here and spending time with him and staying at his beautiful home. We love house sitting, and it's such a cool way to experience a city. Then we also just took rapid tests because we're hoping to hang out with a friend of ours from Malaysia tonight. The most important errand is Stevo is going to pick up our Pinnacle forms from the NHS.
I'm off on a Stevo solo adventure to get our booster vaccine information. I'm sure I can accomplish that. I'm a capable young man. I went to college. I barely graduated, but you know, that counts. I mean, still got the paper. So I got the Pinnacle offline record form. I don't want these to blow away in the wind. That would be very bad. Hopefully those are good enough for foreign authorities in the future. Now I'm going to take the train back home. We're going to go hang out with our friends.
To you, happy birthday to you.
Before we leave England, we're going to have a very English experience and go to a pub on game day.
There is security outside the pub, so we're not really sure if that's because the game's on or what's happening. We're here with Paul and Veri and Freddie at the pub. Freddie!
Freddie!
Hi, Freddie! And it's Stevo's birthday! Happy birthday to you!
So we just had a lovely lunch with Veri and Paul, the folks that we've been house sitting for, at a pub to have a good time drinking beer and eating pub food.
It's been so nice getting to know them as well. They're a really nice family, and we're excited that when we come back to London, we have more friends here now.
During lunch, Paul said that he had a football match, and we both thought that he was going to go play football.
Yeah, but he meant that he was going to watch the local football match here in Leyton, and so we decided to go. We were able to get seats in section D on the east side.
Because your last day in England, might as well do all the things that are English, like eating at a pub and going to a football game.
We're gonna go into the game now.
So go Leyton Orient Football Club.
Yeah, it's like a nice birthday surprise. This was a League Two game, which is the fourth tier of football in England, but it was still such a packed stadium with thousands of people in the crowd. Oh, that's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the two clubs will now host the minutes of applause as we remember all of the Leyton Orient profound friends who have sadly passed away in 2021.
We're just leaving the stadium now.
The game wasn't very eventful. It was 0-0 the whole time. A fox ran across the stadium at one point and the whole crowd cheered. That was very exciting.
That was definitely the best part.
But it was fun to hear everyone cheering and like be at a proper football game. Now we're gonna go home, get our luggage, and start heading to the airport. Saying bye to Woody and heading to the airport.
Bye, Woody. Bark.
What else can we say about the football match?
It was 0-0.
Yeah.
How exhilarating.
A fight almost broke out on the field at one point.
That was probably the most exciting part, hearing the little girl behind us start chanting, fight, 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 fight.
The train now approaching platform 1 is the 17:35 London Overground service to Gospel Oak.
What's up?
Please stand back.
It begins our exodus from the UK.
We're waiting at the overground now, taking this overground to another overground, then to the underground, then to a bus. No, then to another train, then to the bus. It's a lot of trains and buses.
Got all our shit. We have too much shit. An hour and a half later.
We finally have a thing to carry all of our stuff. Wheels. Probably top 5 invention.
Made it to the Luton airport, and from here we'll fly.
Albania.
Happy birthday to you, new country. We're flying on Wizz Air, who was the only airline that was flying to Albania, at least for this date. Wizz Air has an option that lets you check in automatically online for a few extra dollars, and that's what we did just to make it easier on ourselves. Took a couple minutes and we were checked in.
Bada bing.
So now we're gonna make our way through security and head to the gate and maybe find some food once we get to the gate, because we didn't really plan ahead for that part.
We did not.
No, I don't think so.
We're just walking through duty free. We didn't go through immigration, so we're a bit confused,
We
but
didn't really go through immigration to get in.
no.
They didn't
Yeah,
stamp
we
us
did
or
at the bus.
anything. But they didn't stamp our passport.
Oh yeah, that's true. We didn't get a stamp coming in. Luton Airport, though, is very cute and small and an easy airport to fly out of, I would say. We're gonna get some food. We don't normally do this, do we?
No, we usually remember to eat enough beforehand.
Well, today was pretty rushed. We went to the football game in the end.
Today was definitely my kind of day. Got to see friends and then go on a totally random adventure. The party's not over yet.
Oh, we're going flying to another country for your birthday?
Yeah, what's a new one?
Looks like a salad on the pizza.
We know what we're doing. Now we're in Albania.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning and we just landed in Tirana airport.
We got through immigration very easily. I gave the lady my passport. She said, "You've been before here?" And I said, "No." And she said, "All right, bye."
They did not ask us for our vaccine cards or any vaccine related information. We did have to show that in London, so maybe they just like passed the information along, or maybe they just don't care.
I bought some money at the ATM. Fee wasn't too bad. Fee was 500 lek, so that's like $5.
If you have a Charles Schwab card, you get reimbursed for all of your ATM fees anywhere in the world. Stevo went to the OTP bank because in Romania that one always gave us the best exchange rate, so we'll see if that's the case here. We're gonna go get a taxi to the Airbnb.
Take about half an hour.
Yep.
And then we're gonna sleep.
We just got into the Airbnb. The homeowner's friend met us here to give us the keys. It's like 2:30 in the morning.
Told us he works in a bar nearby, so he was just in the neighborhood.
And the taxi driver was super kind too. It cost 20 euros to get here, and he was just on the phone with the guy helping him coordinate to meet us. A great entry into Albania. We'll give you a tour in the morning, but it looks like it's very central. So we're excited to see where we are when it's light out tomorrow. Yay, we're in Albania.
It's a good shot.
So this is, what's it called? Standard bread?
You told me.
I showed you.
You did Skanderbeg?
Skanderbeg.
That sounds right.
We're here in Skanderbeg Square.